Last year, I entered into my club's humorous speech contest, and I had a blast. Just like we've all had a good time today, right?
Yeah.
However, some of my fellow club members felt like their lives were boring or that they weren't funny, and they were reluctant to enter into our contest. I understand completely because I felt the same way. However, when I actually started looking for humorous material in my life, I found it all around me. Allow me to share a few experiences from my personal life to illustrate. I grew up in West Virginia. I know. I'll just say it, what you're all thinking. This guy's a hillbilly. I get it. That's not very nice. Or politically correct. I prefer the term Appalachian American. Now, people come up to me from time to time and say, Anthony, I didn't know funny people can come out of West Virginia. Believe me, when you're from West Virginia, you can find humorous material. You see, there are two types of West Virginians. The kind that watches the Jerry Springer show, and the kind that's on the Jerry Springer show. Like my parents. I do love my mom dearly, though, and one of the things that she taught me as I was growing up is to communicate. I knew every day when I would get home from school, the first words out of her mouth would be, "Hi, sweetie. How was your day at school today?" To which I would jovially reply, "Fine, Mom." I loved her response. Fine is a texture of hair. How was your day today? I knew at that moment that if I didn't start spilling my guts, I would have to listen to her tell me about her day for the next half hour. Wah, wah. So I learned to talk. Little did I know that she was just preparing me for marriage. Speaking of which, I am currently married to a beautiful Mexican lady. We've been married for 8 years. It feels like 10. Wait, you guys didn't let me finish. I was going to say it feels like 10 minutes of bliss. And I wouldn't trade it for anything else in this whole world. I told her that, and she was like, "You are right. It does feel like 10 minutes. 10 minutes underwater." My wife is just like a hot Mexican version of Yoda. She's little, but you don't want to mess with her. Yoda would put it this way: "Mess with me, do not." No. But my wife would say it this way: "Don't you mess with me, gringo." You know, my wife has a great memory as well. She can bring up anything. It doesn't matter in the last 10 years that we've known each other. But I can't remember my next joke. Okay. So, she grew up in Mexico City with a population of nearly 24 million people. If you can think of it, they have it in Mexico City. Now that made it particularly hard for her to come with me to my suburb of West Virginia with roughly 15 people. 13 of which were relatives of mine. Little did she know that not only would she have to learn English, but she would also have to learn West Virginian. When my parents met her, they were determined to learn some culture. So they began to inquire of her very profound questions, such as, do they have cars in Mexico? Did you have electricity growing up? have you ever eaten at a Taco Bell? To which she so graciously replied, do they have teeth in West Virginia? I had to intervene in that one. As a matter of fact, we don't. 8 years later, and now we have 2 beautiful children. A little princess 6-year-old daughter, and a 4-year-old boy that's as rotten as can be. He loves to help me write jokes. He wrote this one all by himself. I eat well, lost e woad. For those of you that don't speak Talbot, I don't think any do. Why did the whale cross the road? Because he wanted to get a chicken. I'm so proud of him. But my wife's like, now I have 2 people in my house that think they're funny. At least one of us is cute funny. That would be me. You see, I could go on and tell funny stories because I started looking for them in my life. As a matter of fact, since last year's competition, I've written nearly 30 pages worth of humorous material. And so today I would like to extend the challenge to each of you. If you haven't had the pleasure of competing in a humorous speech competition, try it. You'll like it. I guarantee that you will be able to find humorous material in your life as well. And face it, you'll either be funny and we will laugh with you, or you won't be funny and we'll laugh at you. Either way, you will be successful. You will have had a great time and we will have had a great laugh. Madam Chair.